So today's project, we're going to have to replace a starter, and I really don't want to. I feel like I'm going to have throw an idle fit here. I hate doing them. They take me forever, but if I don't do it, I'm not going anywhere. So let's do it. Okay, so here's the new starter. I just put it in, and I hate doing starters, but it's done. So when I was doing research for this job, I thought these bolts here, there's one there, one there, and the third one is up in behind it. I thought they were going to be 10 mil 12-point sockets, so I went out, bought a $350 set off Snap-on to find out that my bolts aren't, and my bolts were 13 millimeter. So the way I do it is I take off that bolt there, and then I find it's best if I take my right hand, what I'm lying on my back, and find where that bolt is. And then I get a 6-inch extension with a 13 mil deep socket, and I slid it all the way down there, and then I use my right hand to guide it onto the bolts, and then my left hand to turn it until it sits on, and then I put a ratchet on up there, and then I break it loose. Once it's down, I push this transmission cable out of the way, my fuel line's out of the way here, and then I rest the starter right up in here. Then I take off the battery positive, which was 11/16, and then I had to use 2 screwdrivers to get the clip out. I had to use a really small one and just a normal size screwdriver to wiggle the clip out so I could get it off. Once that was done, it was came out pretty good. So that yellow wire right there that you see on the left or the center there, I'm focusing on it now with the white going to the black. That white part was the clip, and that's where I had to use the 2 screwdrivers. The positive battery cable that came to it it's up in behind that. So I can get up in there and see if you guys can see it, but I don't know if you can see that there or not. Anyways, I undid all that right there on the front drive axle. Okay, so this is the old starter. This is what I was talking about, that where the battery positive would come down to. It was inch 7/16. Okay, and then here is where I had to get in here with this kind of screwdriver. I was just pushing down here, and then I was prying out kind of here. It was probably more like there when try and wiggle that thing out. All right, let's give her a shot. And she starts. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned I hate doing starters, but I hate doing starters. I am completely filthy. I don't know if you can see all this, but yeah. My wife's gonna kill me.